Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party. When darkness falls, you better get home.
Because La Llorona is coming.
She's bringing her chancla. Okay, so Llorona is scarier without the chancla, but that's your mom that was typically ready to beat you with the chancla if you weren't home by the time it was dark.
What are you talking about? My mom would get the belt.
Yeah, okay, so she just like snap it a few times.
Yeah, she would just snap it. She wouldn't like actually hit us, but she would just go, and the sound of the snapping, I was like, okay.
See, that requires you to be up close, though. With the chancla, it's like your mom could chuck it across the room.
That's very true, but you could hear the sound of it and you didn't do it.
But scaring you from afar was something that your parents, my parents pretty much decided to do by telling us the story of La Llorona. And in Tucson, I wasn't that scared because we're in a city and I didn't think anything of it. But man, when we stayed at my grandparents' house in Douglas, Arizona, which is a border town, you best believe I was freaking terrified of La Llorona.
I remember listening to the story from my mom, and then when we went to Mexico City to visit her family, it was like even worse when I was younger.
Yeah, well, that's like the heart of the beast. So we are excited that we are finally getting a feature film for La Llorona. We are going to watch the trailer now for the Curse of La Llorona teaser trailer.
Yeah, I never took anything off of the ofrenda again.
Can I ask you a question, Father? Do you know anything about La Llorona?
The weeping woman.
The Father Perez.
It's a folktale.
To go.
To some.
Yeah.
It's a folktale. It is. That's all it is.
Stay in the car, okay? And please don't wake up your sister.
It's your mom!
Anak Sunamun.
I tried to stop her!
Who did you try to stop?
A Llorona.
It's Marta from Arrested Development. This universe is getting so big.
Yep.
The cracking.
Just wrong.
She's like the nun in a raptor.
What's going on?
No. Mm-mm.
It's all those power windows. And reminds me of Scream. Trunk. No! She's got the keys. Magic keys.
Oh my gosh.
The curse of La Llorona.
Yes, okay, so seeing Father Perez there from Annabelle, or Geppetto if you're a Once Upon a Time fan. I mean, that's cool. You're starting to make these universes kind of cross over without needing the Warrens, of course, without doing the Conjuring style, or the Nun. Pretty heavy influence of the Warrens in that one, too.
Right.
But now they're going with Father Perez from Annabelle to this one.
I will go see this movie. I'll be scared shitless for this movie because just the thought of like the woman in white, you know, the crying lady, like she just...
The weeping woman?
Yeah, the weeping woman is just very, very scary. And just to think about it when we were kids, like I remember my mom telling me a story about how she stole an apple or something from her grandparents and she felt like a hand.
Yeah, yes. Grandparents are everywhere, man. It was probably their hand ripping their hand out.
Probably, but she said she was laying in bed and that her foot was hanging off the bed.
No, you never do that. Even to this day.
She said that she like felt a hand grab her hand. Yeah, so I never just don't mess with that.
See, and that's the thing is they've jumped into Annabelle's story. They jumped into the Nun. The Crooked Man, I think, is next. I don't know. But the guy who directed or is directing this one is also directing The Conjuring 3 as well. And I know the guy who scores this movie has also scored the Conjuring movies, and he scored Insidious as well, the Insidious movies. So it's sticking in that universe. I love that they're building it up from there. However, the only thing that kind of took me out of the trailer, and it's not their fault, it's just that I know them from other properties, but you got Tuco, you got Linda Cardellini, you got Geppetto from Once Upon a Time, you got Anaxunamun, and Marta.
I didn't even realize it was Anaxunamun until you said it. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Marta. Marta 2, because they switched Marta in Arrested Development. So that kind of takes me out of it. And granted, it was a teaser trailer, so the fact that they only focused on one of the scares, which is in the car with the kid.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that they did that. I thought, like, since it's a teaser trailer, that they wouldn't really show a whole lot of
a scene.
her yet, like maybe like behind her, like they did when he's like walking, and you kind of see like the twitch and everything, and I thought that was it. But then they showed the little scene, a little bit of the car scene.
Which reminded me a lot of Scream. The first Scream when she's in the car and he's going from side to side, unlocking the doors and all that.
Yeah, except for this one is way scarier.
I agree 100%. Although the more realistic one is Scream.
That's very true.
Crazy high school kids that just go around killing people. But with this one too, I'm really interested how they are going to take this and make it a story that doesn't kind of make you go, oh, you know, it wasn't really that scary. Where it has been haunting us for, you know, our whole lives since we were children. It was what we didn't know or didn't see is what terrified us, mostly stories. And if you do it in here, it's like, oh, well, that's not so bad. It doesn't scare me as much as it did anymore. And it really depends on how they achieve the movie too. So if it's a bad movie,
that would be
it
awesome
won't be as scary.
If like this movie doesn't have like a happy-ish ending.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
It has a resolution at the end for sure.
Yeah.
But like she's still out there.
And then next, James Wan, you make a Chupacabra movie. Then we have Chupacabra versus La Llorona, and then it's like AVP, and it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait for that. But yeah, I can't wait. Obviously, I don't even need any other trailers, but I cannot wait. You cannot wait until we see La Llorona.
So thank you so much for watching our reaction and review to the new teaser trailer for The Curse of La Llorona.
What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below, and tell us, what are some of your favorite urban legends or myths that your parents told you to keep you from staying out too late? Also, you can like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, feel the party, keep the party going at our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. Just went to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood. We've got 2 vlogs available from that night, and then we went to Not Scary Farm, and we have 1 vlog available that you can find on our channel to get you in the Halloween spirit. So thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
And this party is over.
Bye.